Week 8 overview for EDU 580 for Spring 1, 2019. And this week, the topic is the Action Research Project Proposal. Our learning outcomes include define and utilize research terms appropriately, compare and contrast the characteristics of quantitative and qualitative research methods, and describe ways that each can be used for action research to impact school change for school improvement. Explain ways that professional reflection can be used throughout the action research process. Read, analyze, interpret, and evaluate educational research studies and journal articles for their relevancy to a teaching, learning, and/or educational administration problem of interest. Identify and articulate research problems that can be studied by a graduate student, and articulate primary and secondary research questions. Plan and design the process of implementing an action research study. Identify the types and characteristics of quantitative data and qualitative data collection strategies that can be used to gather information to answer research questions. Discuss ways of analyzing, interpreting qualitative and quantitative data. Explain how to increase the validity of a study. Plan and write a research proposal, which are chapters 1 through 3, in accordance with the required CUI structure for an action research paper, consistent with the format of the American Psychological Association. This week's reading assignment includes Chapter 7, Writing and Disseminating the Action Research Report, in the Hendricks text. And this week's discussion prompt includes next steps. So as you move into your next phase of the research process, which is our next course, 605, we'll all be together. What are your next steps, considering your research roles, and what are your next steps to prepare for the implementation of your study? Just a reminder, this is a little unusual that you need to post no later than Wednesday at midnight, Friday, because it's the end of the term and our course ends on Friday. You have your assignment number 8, your collaborative capstone project proposal. This is chapters 1 through 3. It's worth 20 points, and it is due by March 1st at midnight. We have the last of our 4 live virtual office hours. Of course, are optional, but I'll be available from 6:30 to 7:30. And the topics are submitting your final proposal, the next steps towards conducting the study, and the final questions. And that concludes week 8 of our first course together for 580. We'll all be together for EDU 605, where we'll continue to implement your research. We'll complete chapters 4, and we will see you complete your action research. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you next week.